Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Popular Decks. I'm your host Michael and I'm here today with this interesting Jeskai Keep Watch Rites of Initiation deck. So I built this deck a while ago. I don't know if there's been any updates to it, but this is the one I'm running. And kind of the key to the deck is to attack with a bunch of creatures and then discard your whole hand to Rites of Initiation. So we'll see how that works out for us. Before I get to the deck in particular, I just want to remind you guys, subscribe down below and hit that bell icon to get alerted anytime I put out new videos if you want to see more content like this. And follow me on Twitter down there if you want to be alerted anytime I go live on stream or anytime that I put out new videos. I forgot to tweet last time that I went live on stream, but normally I'll try to do that for you guys so you all know exactly when my content comes out. That's pretty much it. Leave any comments that you have for me down there, any suggestions. I'm always open to that stuff. Let's get to the deck. So we're basically just a token deck that is trying to combo Squadron Hawk and Keep Watch to get a bunch of cards in our hand with Rites of Initiation to discard basically our whole hand. So for those of you who don't know, Rites of Initiation is kind of an old card and you probably haven't seen it that much, but you pay 1 red mana and then if it resolves, you discard any number of cards at random and you get to pick. So your opponent doesn't know how many you're going to pick before this resolves. Then all your creatures get +1/+0 for each card you discarded. So you can pretty easily get, like, you'll have 8 cards in hand and you'll play this and you'll discard 7 and then your 3 creatures are lethal. So that's kind of the idea of the deck. We got a lot of ways to make a couple tokens cheap and we don't really have anything that wastes cards in our hand. We can't afford to lose cards in hand because Rites of Initiation just doesn't work unless you have you need to have like at least 4 cards to discard pretty much most of the time. So we've got some nice cheap stuff. We've got all these Thraben Inspectors are the only 1-drop creatures unless you count Kuldotha Rebirth, but most likely we're not going to be just pop. I don't even think, we don't even have a Great Furnace to pop off with these. In fact, this deck might be short on artifact lands, I think. I might go, no, I'll just play it as is because someone built this, so they must have tested it at least a little bit, right? And then for our other creatures, we've got Gather the Townsfolk and Raise the Alarm for some token makers at 2 mana. Squadron Hawk is double duty, so it's a bunch of creatures. It's also a bunch of cards in hand for Rites of Initiation, and it's also great with Brainstorm. So you get your Hawks, and then the next turn you Brainstorm 2 Hawks to the top and play another Hawk, and you've drawn a ton of cards. So that's a pretty easy way to get to a lot of cards for Rites of Initiation. We've got Battle Screech to put 4 tokens into play. We got a full 4 of them. And then there's a couple other things to just round out the deck. We've got some Lightning Bolts, removal probably for the most part, can burn your opponent's face. It's just too good if you're playing red to not play Bolt. We got 1 Journey to Nowhere, take out big creatures. And then we got these Chromatic Stars. It helps fix the mana, and it's a great thing to sacrifice to Kuldotha Rebirth, which is a nice little token making effect. Last card is Keep Watch. So this is more of a combo card, but even if you don't have Rites of Initiation, drawing 3-4 cards off of Keep Watch is nice. And it should be noted that you can cast this when your opponent is attacking as well. If they're hitting you with a lot of creatures, you can draw a bunch of cards with that. The mana base, I used all snow-covered lands just to try to trick people, but there's it's not really necessary or anything like that. Sideboard's got some interesting stuff. We've got 3 Pyroblast, 1 Hydroblast. Then I've got these 3 Electrickeries for token decks and stuff. Standard Bearer, I assume, is for Boggles and Stompy. We got the Luminthread Field for Electrickery and Shrivel decks. Nice little card there. Leave No Trace for Boggles, and pretty much probably just Boggles. I don't know, maybe like Pestilence. Blow up a Pestilence, not too bad. 2 Circle of Protection Red, 1 Circle of Protection Green. I actually kind of wish we had a Circle of Protection Blue in here, but normally token decks are pretty good against Delver decks, so we'll see if that holds up here. Then we've got this Hallow. So this is another way to protect against Electrickery or against like Evankar's Justice and stuff like that. It's also, obviously, it's a huge beating against a burn deck. It's like a Lightning Helix, or I don't know. It stops the 3 and you gain 3, but it's even more ridiculous against like Evankar's Justice, which would deal oftentimes 10-12 damage or something. You can gain a ton of life, so that's a cool little one there. All right, that is pretty much it for this deck. Again, thank you guys for watching. Leave me any comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the games.